turn down the volume of the chants for a minute there. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my corner of the internet. I am Hex Alchemist, and today I will be attempting to play Baldur's Gate. Now, for context, we are not starting at the very beginning. I feel like I played through the first part before I realized that, oh cool, I could record this. So I feel like me kind of starting over from the beginning would be kind of disingenuous because that's not my first time experiencing things. But this is Baldur's Gate so far. Currently I am playing a fun little guy. His name is Mulrim Ushuri. So as you can see, at the moment my difficulty is Explorer because I am just trying to figure out the controls and I'm trying to get a lot of the storyline because I'm a very big kind of story person. So if you're looking for super intense combat, I don't know if I'll get to that because I don't know what we're doing here. Dun, dun, dun. The loading screen of doom. Here we are. So this is my little guy. I think I can turn the camera a little bit. I forgot how to zoom in the camera, but that's okay. So this is Mulrim Ushuri. Again, monk. This is currently, he's a wood half-elf. I have this really cool The Watcher's Guide, which I got by exploring the ruins. Like, before I got to where I am now, there was like a ruins section that I went through. So I got this spear, which allows the next attack roll gains true strike, and he's also proficient with spears and staffs and things. He also has equipped just a helmet, which if we don't hide the helmet, it looks goofy, so we're hiding it all the time. At the moment, he's just got his monostatic robes, and he has the gloves of power because I can do Fury of Blows. So melee hit, I can inflict a 1d4 penalty to the target's attack rolls and saving throws. And this is just my general inventory. I do have a violin, but my guy is not a bard, he's a monk, so he's very poor off with it. AC at the moment is like 15. I gave him the shield, because without the shield, the AC is 13 and I keep on dying. So there's that. At the moment, this is kind of his general overlay of stats. I'm not really about to go too far into them. He's very athletic and acrobatic. He does have some stealth in sleight of hand. Because I didn't know that I'd just be deciding to take Astarion onto the party. I did do a tad bit of a custom +1 padded armor because, again, you all have collectively missed. I kept on dying and dying and dying. Because I'm really bad when I'm playing by myself and I don't know the controls. So this is kind of his general, he's got a rapier, he's got the gloves of missile snaring. So I was going to give that to my guy, to Mulrim, but I did decide that traditionally a lot of ranged attacks are with him because he like sneak attacks and crossbows, that's normally how I operate with him. So he gets crossbowed back, so hopefully he also has really high dexterity, so I'm hoping that maybe this will protect him a tad bit more, because I'm not going to give him a shield because that just kind of ruins the aesthetic. Then we have Lae'zel. She has a hat, which does absolutely nothing, but I didn't see the text of whacked around more often than a clown in a tragedy, and that is wonderful. At the moment, she's got her half plate because that's the highest AC for her I could find. She's got metallic gloves. I think I had these or I found them in a cart. She's got her boots. She's got all of her equipment. I gave her a flail at the moment, and she also has a spiked shield and a goblin bow. And then we have Gale. Gale, I gave him a dagger because I was going to give him a sword, but he's not really proficient in that. And I also gave him a shield because he's a squishy little wizard baby. He also has the Amulet of Lost Voices. He can speak with the dead just because he's the wizard. And I feel like that's that. He's got also all of these because I spent so much money last time trying to do all of that.
Have a lot on my mind and,
So,
well,
actually,
in it.
I might go to camp and replace Astarion with Shadowheart. Oh yes, also, Quoth the Raven. He can now cast Find Familiar. But at the moment, this is kind of where we are. As you can see, we've just dealt with everybody down there. So this is kind of where in the lore we are at. So I'm going to spin this camera around one more time. Please don't get dizzy. Okay. So at the moment, I am playing with a mouse and I'm just clicking to move places. So my guy is slow. Oh. Okay. I forgot about the fact that there's a body here. Goodbye. Sorry for the loss. Camera around. I believe this is kind of everyone's home down here. Where did
I should speak up.
talk to him?
Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids.
Oh, you!
Smart, too.
You
The
were
future's in good
the
hands.
guy who helped us.
Roland shows off his thumb.
You, Will.
The man's smile bends
This is
downward,
Mulrim.
and his thoughts become yours.
Oh, you were on the
Hell's
ship too.
great fires. You were on the ship.
Yes, escapee. Yes.
Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil, a threat to the living, evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her.
Advocatus Diaboli.
What does that mean?
Advocatus
Oh, I
Diaboli,
succeeded.
a
Yeah.
devil's advocate, a champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Hunting in the hills. I don't know what cavorting means. I'm not smart.
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
Why is
She's
she
out
on
there
my
now,
player ship?
preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Okay, pause. Why was she on the Mind Flayer ship as well? Or like, were you in hell when we were in hell? Again, Mulrim, you are right to like squint at the man. Also, so it looks like he might be blind in one eye. I don't know the lore here. Let's join forces. I'm looking to cure this infection. Good luck.
Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. I'm oath-bound to go after her. But I won't deny this infection is bothersome. I accept your invitation.
Fun.
You'll need to make room if you want to partner up, though. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Go to my
A
camp.
splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Alright, collected another party member. Door here. So let's actually. So this button here, you can hit this, and this is go to camp.
Real bed.
This is a long rest. This is a short rest. So at the moment, this is the campsite. So if you want to take a rest, if you want to end the day, you do have to use a certain amount of camp supplies. You can, I believe, get,
Let's see.
So you have enough camp supplies, you can restore all your hit points and spell slots to long rest, but you do have a very limited number of supplies for your camp. which is why I am collecting as much food as possible, because you can use food in place of like camp packs or something like that. Quite now, I'm gonna sell it. But yes, I'm Way of the Open Hand, level 3, pretty high in Dex. Probably should have been higher in Constitution, because I don't know, I just like
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How does the Blade of Frontier venom chase me? Devil. Stone Eye.
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Everything is always connected. Who is the source? It's not exactly easy. Who is the
A
source?
powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay. That's sketchy. That is sketchy. If someone is telling you, a third-party source told you that this guy's a bad idea, I don't trust that.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
How did you
My
become
father
Blade of
once said,
Frontiers?
one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
How old was this boy? What act could be fire than saving a life? And he named you. Whatever became of the boy?
I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky.
You sound
I
a bit
mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild.
Yes, that's how D&D
The
goes.
frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded.
Is that I lost your eye? Is that I lost your eye?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means.
I am just nosy poking.
I've come to know a fair few village clerics, but none with the skill to pull these worms from our
The
heads.
fact that they're
From what I
tadpoles.
understand, there's a healer called Nettie in the Grove.
Nettie.
Perhaps she's got the talent. We should pay her a visit. That's the spirit.
Oh, he's a warlock.
Blade at the ready.
Okay, why is the horse so deep? There we go, it's a packed weapon now. I am not a rogue.
Yes? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
I'm just assuming elves are all like this, collectively. I really hope that you don't hate me. A stone. Because I am a goody two shoes. Because, being mean makes me feel bad. Alright, so this is our party now. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am Hex the Alchemist, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.